And the last part of the apostrophes is about acronyms. Now, an acronym is a word or a set of capital letters that are used to represent other words. So we don't say digital versatile disc. I think that's what it was. We say DVD. And if you've got more than one DVD, it's so tempting to put in an apostrophe S. And you've also got capital letters, and then you've got to drop it. Do you put a big S? Do you put an apostrophe S? What do you do? No. You do the three capital letters DVD, and then you do a little s. But DVDs are on the way out anyway, so you won't need to worry about that. But acronyms like UNICEF, you would probably have a possessive because UNICEF's talking about a program, so UNICEF's program, so that is possessive. So you have the capital letters of UNICEF, then you have an apostrophe and a small s. And you still have a small s because that s is not representing, the apostrophe s isn't representing an extra word, it's representing the ownership. So the apostrophe s is used to show the possession, that it belongs, the program belongs to UNICEF, whatever, UN, any of those things. Here's where, for instance, in some places, like newspapers like the New York Times or the Washington Post or any of those others, they often have their own house style, and there are acronyms that have full stops between, or they call them periods, full stops between the letters of an acronym. So they still say MD. We'd say GP in Australia. Now, GP doesn't have dots. We've actually got rid of most of our full stops, and we generally don't put them in anymore. But some newspapers persist with putting in full stops and periods. So in order to prevent confusion, they've unilaterally made the decision that they will add an apostrophe to prevent confusion. Crazy. Anyway, that's their house style. They're sticking to it and they're being consistent. Very few of us will be writing articles for these organisations anyway, so it's possibly not a big issue. If you are going to do something like that and your house style in your book, and you can have whatever house style you like, you have to be consistent. So if you're going to have full stops after or within an acronym, then decide whether you're going to just put the small s for plurals or an apostrophe s. Not a fan, but that's okay. And be consistent all the way through. That's the key. You have to be consistent.